All right, so we found there's something interesting. So there's a new map. There's a new map. This was leaked, I think, earlier today. Top lane is crying a little bit. So this is interesting, right? Because you have like, okay, so first glance, like, okay, what is going on? There's no farm in top lane. Each jungle now has like 6 camps, which is weird, you know? And then there's rotating Reggies and shit. Like, that's pretty cool, not gonna lie. I have to find a screenshot, actually. Is it here? Yeah, okay. So, this is interesting. Yeah. There's so much farm? Yeah, there's an insane amount of farm. So, basically, this is really fucking cool, by the way. Cause like, so there's all of these things. It's not just a reskin. Like, they all have new mechanics. They have new mechanics attached to them, like all the buffs and everything, right? So like, Reggie Elkie, okay, it's still Rotom. It's still Rotom. They were lazy, right? But where it gets interesting. Yeah, the new buffs go crazy, and also the Reggies down here, the 3 Reggie, the Reggie trio, they're very interesting. So, Regice will increase your HP regen for a short time, for your entire team. Regirock increases your team's defense and special defense, and Registeel will increase your team's attack and special attack. So, that's really cool. That's really, really cool. It reminds me of, like, dragons in League, right? You have, like, Cloud Drake, Infernal Drake, Ocean Drake. They're all right here. And then I guess Mountain Drake, too. Kind of. But, yeah. It's really cool. Cinder Ground with extra damage buffs about to go crazy. For real, dude. Actually, it's gonna go insane. I thought that was really cool. Just like the way they have rotating. I hope it's just like a random one each time, because that would be really, really cool. The thing that shocked me the most though, Rayquaza. Rayquaza's not just Zap. Rayquaza's not just Zap, right? So Rayquaza is interesting. So when it spawns in the last 2 minutes, right? Just like Zap. But when it spawns, there's like it spawns air currents in certain parts of the map. Don't know where they are right now, but it'll spawn air currents at certain parts of the map, and it's always like fixed parts of the map. And those just like boost your move speed for a short while, right? But what's interesting is when a team gets Rayquaza instead of ZAPDOS, so ZAPDOS just disables the goal zones. Rayquaza gives your team a shield. And while you have that shield active, you get insta-score. If that shield breaks, no more insta-score. They balanced fucking Zap. They balanced Zap. It's insane. It goes crazy. It's so good. I'm so happy about it. Actually. Like, this is gonna be... So, this change... And another thing, too. Well, we'll get into that later, but... Another thing, like, just look how many entrances there are to mid. There's 4 entrances to mid. That goes insane. There's 4 entrances. Instead of just choke and bot and top. There's 4 entrances. This, you could do so much, dude. This is gonna be insane for late game. What else is there? The jungle buffs. Okay. So, you have your blue and your red, right? You have, like, the little ninja... What's this called? Excelgor. Yeah, you have Excelgor and you have Escavalier. So Escavalier gives you red, but now red it says the notes say while your Pokemon has this aura, its attacks can deal extra damage and they decrease movement speed. So I'm not sure what it means by can do extra damage, but let's just assume like maybe it's like old blue, like extra damage to wild Pokemon or something. But it still has the slow attach, which is cool. And then the blue buff goes crazy. We have actual blue buff. It gives cooldown reduction. It gives CDR. So we have actual cooldown reduction now. It goes insane. It's awesome. It's actually so sick. Yeah, so we have the 6 jungle camps, which is crazy, right? We have there's 4 entrances to mid now, plus bot and top, which is also crazy. Because it feels like instead of just having the jump pads, they just opened it up, which feels so much nice and so much better. Plus, like I'm really, really happy about this change in mid, because it felt so suffocating to play the last 2 minutes if you weren't with a, you weren't ahead. Felt so suffocating to play the last 2 minutes. But I think the biggest thing here, so there's only 2 farm here and a crab. There's only 2 farm and a crab. These 2 farm are gone, but they're replaced here and here. But it's weird because it's like, okay, so stacking's completely different now, right? And you have the, like, your jungle. Okay, so here's something interesting. Can't wait for MathCore to figure out all the stuff, the new mapping XPOS. Yeah, so that's what I was just about to talk about. So here's something interesting. Picture this, right? What if XP is unchanged? What if your jungler can still get level 5 off of these 5 camps right here? Right? Because if that happens, well then your bot lane gets extra farm and your top lane gets farm, right? I can't say extra farm, but this is where the top lane exists now. It's no longer here, it's here. This is where top lane exists. This is all of top lane right here. The lane doesn't matter. This is top lane. This collection of Pokemon. But this is really cool. So this opens up so many like different sort of, well, ideas and potential strategies, because we don't have the map yet, but there's so many ideas that I have just like as a jungle player, the different types of clears that you can do in theory and the kind of effect that you can have on the map just throughout the game is so much different. Like there's so many more opportunities, so many more rotations you can pull off, so many more things that you can do just because of the way that mid's set up now and the way that, you know, the jungle is now. Obviously they'll have to wait to see like XP changes and stuff, but, and also there's 5 Bs. There's 5 Bs. Buffs are on the same side no matter what side you spawn on. That might not be true. We'll have to see. From that's what it looks like right now, but I have a hard time believing that they would do that. But maybe they did. Maybe they did, and if they did, that's really cool. Because that would be like the first, I think that would be the first MOBA ever where buffs are mirrored. So you need to take red buff first instead of blue? Oh. When this map comes out, we'll have to test. Because if that's extra damage to wild Pokemon, that means we take red first. Because it speeds up your clear. That's kind of cool though. Like I'm super hyped for this entire map. Like I'm just thinking right now, like as soon as I saw this, my brain went like crazy. Just thinking about all the different things, like especially you're gonna see out of competitive teams. Like you're gonna see, it's gonna take a while for us to adapt, right? But you're gonna see like different rotations, different movements, and things like that come out of our team in particular. One very important thing to note is I'm not sure how it'll be in solo queue. Solo queue will probably just be the same old solo queue it always is. But on bot lane here, you're gonna have like, let's say, let's take this for example. Let's say first Reggie of the game is Regirock. Ain't no one going down here, bruh. We all going up here for Regieleki. Let's be honest. Ain't nobody going down here for defense and special defense. We all going up top. We all going up top. We all getting to Rotom. We all getting Regieleki. Ain't nobody care about defense and special defense. Hell, people might not even care about HP regen, bruh. It depends. Because you can take the HP regen into this fight, right? So this might be worth fighting for, because HP regen is actually important. Defense and special defense are so useless. So useless. It has to give you, like, a massive buff. Like, it has to give you It has to give you like 200 of each, right? With the way numbers work in this game, it has to give you at least like 200 of each for it to be like, you know, decent. Otherwise, we're just going for Regieleki. Obviously, like if Registeel spawns, it's Dreadnought. So send one person from each team to fight over rock or ice, and send the other four to Elky. I don't even know if it's that important, to be honest. But yeah, I do like the fact that I don't know. This map makes me really excited for when it drops, and I really hope that this is like a big change. Like I hope this is the future of Unite, this map, because this gets me really excited. And the last map is, let's be honest, it's kind of stale. But yeah, that goes kind of, I don't know. I'm happy, dude. I'm happy. This got leaked. I'm very happy. Yeah, this is gonna be sick. I can't wait to see like when the map comes out, the XP changes and different kinds of like the mechanics, how they work, how the red buff and blue buff actually work, how Zap actually works. Because we have notes, but we don't have like, you know, Subberry. I prefer this map over the current. Same, and I haven't even played on it yet. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited. Yeah. Also, I'm gonna be putting this one on YouTube. I decided just now. So if you guys are watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, drop a comment. Let me know how your day is. You know, all of that. And for you guys in Twitch chat, exclamation mark YouTube, go check out the YouTube. We're almost at 200 subscribers. We're getting super close. Super close. We're at 197 right now. You guys should make sure to stay tuned, follow the YouTube, and, you know, we daily uploads at 10 a.m. every day. There's always content.